Hey, what's good? It's your boy TWiLL. We're gonna get straight to the point. In this video, we're going over Toosii, ride wave type of vibes. What I'm gonna show you guys is the chord progressions that they use in a lot of their songs, and this is in a lot of other songs as well, but specifically, these are definitely noticeable chords. Before we get to that, make sure that you get the Apartment D kit that me and TB dropped with 30 exclusive royalty-free loops. Another thing on top of that, make sure you sign up for my Patreon. I'm going over these type of melodies, I'm going over progressions, I'm going over music theory, time stretching, drum bounce. So my Patreon members actually wanted to show you guys their progress when they first signed up.
It's your boy Dallas. I'm a 12-year-old producer up and coming. What the Patreon has done for me, it got me right in a matter of 3 months. And I just can't thank you, TWiLL, enough for just doing this for me. He's a great teacher, one of the best teachers you ever have in your life. Sign up for the Patreon now. It's worth every dime. Peace.
The link is down below in the description. Without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this cooker. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
You got anything like a Toosii type vibe?
So yeah, this is the type of progression y'all can go with right here. Now, the only thing that happened, the first chord, this is the first chord, which is just a F sharp minor. This is actually a first inversion, triad, because it's only 3 notes. That's what a triad is. The thing about the inversion is I didn't go in the key of F sharp. I didn't leave it at E, A, C sharp, E. You know, that would have probably been the chord. That's not really what I want to go with. I want to keep that F sharp. And then as you can see, the space in between here is like real important. That's how they get this type of feel where it's like you can tell the difference between this and the ride wave chords I did like as my first video on Team Producergrind. It's a whole different type of structure now. So take out these notes at the top. And if you look carefully, if you know a F sharp minor chord, which consists of a F sharp, A, C sharp, this chord, the bass notes, instead of putting an F sharp right here, I moved it up an octave. So literally, instead of me doing this, you know, because it's really bland, even if I move it up an octave, it's still bland. Instead of me leaving it here, I just took it up an octave, and then I kept that top note right there. And now it's like, it feels more full, you know, it really has that vibe to it. So I did it that way. And the same thing, I just did it right here too, because this is a E and this is G sharp, B. Same thing here, D, F sharp, A. So we got an E. So let's put the E right there. I did it 2 different ways with the top note on that last chord. And as you can see, it's all the same chord. Like both of these are the same chord, but instead of me leaving it at C sharp, I actually moved it up to D. And then I kind of like did a little riff going into something else. So it's not the same thing over and over. And really from here, you can just build up. You can build up more chords. But yeah, the more notes that you add, you know, the more interesting it is and you know, the more fun it is. But honestly, anything that's over top of it can become a counter melody. It's the same chord, but I just changed it. So this is how it sounds. And then this is how this sounds. And I really could have just went up here, but I said I want to leave and, you know, leave some space. I guess it just depends on how I feel. And then the only thing I added was the guitar part. So this is the bass guitar. I think originally I always use guitar rig. I think I used something from the blues. Here's the guitar by itself. And on the bass, this is what I use for my bass, and this is what everything sounds like overall. That's the idea. That's what I went for. I'm not like the best guitar player. I'm really not. Yeah, you got some cats that are actually like, you know, they'll record, but they'll only get this much. And then it's like, that's it. And then they'll record again and do this part. And it's like all of that stuff just adds up, add dynamics or something. You ain't really got to play nothing crazy. Plus, like the chords and everything, it's so full to the point where you don't want to add any unnecessary. Oh yeah, another thing too, shoot, for real, if you just go straight to Spotify, like just go ahead on, you know, yeah. But once I got it, it's like now I'm just listening to his songs. I'm listening to all types of different songs, even when it's just randomized. Do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you can find out what they like.